Welcome back to Adventures in Stray Space, everybody. Last time, you guys went on the planetary rush. You have gone to the desert planet of Samophile and have landed on the surface. Shortly thereafter, um, well, shortly after, I suppose, the reason why you landed was because you found a rather large crevasse with um, signs of living tissue. And so you decided, hey, those must be people. There's life signs down there. Let's go. And so you did. You got ambushed by a bunch of Samophilians, and specifically 7 ambushers and an egg mother, and managed to win the day, knocking out one of the egg mothers and ambushers and dragging them back to your ship. Because you guys are now gray aliens and are going to start improbinating.
Look, that's how you
We
learn
are.
about
Oh
alien
my
races.
goodness, we
You
are.
have to probe them.
That is exactly what we. You're right. You're right. We did abduct some people, and then now they're going to get probed. Oh my god, we are the aliens. Oh shit. Huh.
No,
Hans,
and
are
if
we
you
the
think of,
baddies?
No, that's fine.
and then you think about it,
No.
we're running around in fucking gray, silver spacesuits as well, so we
Yeah,
all the
that's
same
true.
fucking color.
It's true, even more horrifying. While most of you are bipedal, there are 2 of you that are Taric like them. You're alien horrors from beyond.
They're going to imagine when we release them back, no one will believe their story, and some of them being abducted and seeing that there were collaborators on the alien side. Some of them were working with the aliens.
But wait, they're gonna have alien hybrids soon as well. You know, that's gonna be the next race that takes over.
And they all have huge tits.
The
Look, I'm sorry.
aliens impregnated me. No one will ever believe them.
No one.
They kidnap a people to turn the freaking frogs gay. God damn it.
So what
Yeah.
you're saying is we need to anal probe these aliens and give them our eggies.
Yes.
Okay, Siduri, you're up.
Does Siduri do that? Does Siduri implant eggs? I never really
She has a
asked.
giant anal probe tail though, so.
No, it's a different thing. Well, kind of, but not really. It's technically an egg, but it's not really an egg, because it doesn't have like a shell or anything. It creates like a makeshift womb, which is basically just what an egg is, and then injects into the womb. But like it's squishy.
I'm thinking it still kind of falls in the egg category, close enough to. Just
kind
a
of.
soft egg.
So what you're saying, it's a soft-boiled egg.
In a sense.
It's more like an egg sack then.
You can still
guys
implant it
do,
in random aliens we've abducted, so counts.
and I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of like snake eggs on Earth. They're kind of leathery and soft, not hard.
That depends on which type of snake.
Fair enough.
Or best would be like a shark sack, you know?
So you could land on this planet, then you could give them the treatment, and then it just turns out like this.
Yeah, yeah. Sounds
Wow.
about right.
I got lost in the alien guy meme, and that one was too good to pass up.
See, but then we come to the part of morals.
They still have those?
But we could fuck with the primitives though.
You could. They don't have rights right now.
You're like fucking Jake from Adventure Time. We could rule them like gods, angry gods.
Exactly.
Look, you got. You
Can't
gotta
even
lay
our
down a
fucking
divine
normal moral
smite.
compass has it been more like fucking
You gotta
bender?
lay down a
It is,
divine
it
smite
is
every now and again.
approaching benderism, sure.
I'm not even suggesting ruling them. I just want to mess with them this right now.
Just oogly boogly boos.
The fucking the Spinarin come back to the planet only to find a giant fucking idol of the captain just yelling, "Remember me."
Good God.
But no, it's this
Can we
was
give one of them a tattoo? Like a place they wouldn't notice at first. Like on the
What,
back
like
of
on
the,
In
on
their
the
lower
back of
back.
the stomach?
Lower back, give him
on the
tramp
lower
stamp.
back. Yes.
Just
How
gonna
to
put-
How to Fuck with Primitives by Captain Philia.
Oh, God. They've been marked by God.
first contact
No.
fuckery.
We give them cybernetics to make them ultra powerful, obviously. Let's be like, it's a gift.
I don't know about that one.
No,
Gifts from
no,
the god. No,
I got
just
something
leave them
better.
with a single, like, plasma pistol. If
No.
they
So
figure out how to use it.
God fire.
I have a better idea. How about a tattoo that isn't visible until it's dark?
Glow in the dark tramp stamp.
Glow in the
Yeah.
dark.
Yes,
Yes.
I like this. I like this a lot.
See, that's how you fuck with them. It's not visible as soon as you get light, but as soon as it goes dark, it starts glow in the dark.
But they're underground all the time, though. So it's dark. Isn't this dark?
Yeah.
Dark.
Yeah.
They do have dank vision.
What if we only have it
Ah.
so? No, that's kind of stupid. Really won't work.
Well,
So, you know, you're just going to turn the egg mother into a breeding ubermensch by just giving her the rest of the gush and then some fertile plus, and just keep, jam her full of it and send her back to the planet. It's fine.
There are gods and they
yeah.
are horny.
You know what? I do have a whole bunch of Estro Bloom that I could just stick in one of them.
Oh, do you
Just
still
make-
say that?
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Just make one super hot.
Stick it in the brood mother.
Yes. She's the chosen one, you see.
Mm-hmm.
Chosen one.
You know what?
God.
This could
Wheel,
probably
wheel,
end,
wheel.
this could end really well. We tramp stamp her, we knock her up, and then we put her full of the Estro Bloom so she's super pretty, and then we just release her back into the wild. Oh, I very much like this idea.
The aliens caught me and made me hot.
Yes. Chosen.
Chosen one.
Chosen
wheel, 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 wheel.
Even give her like a fucking for a relatively cheap amount of price, you could just give her like a fucking little holographic halo that won't run out of energy. Like just powered by just powered.
It's powered
No,
by a kinetic
thermal.
battery.
Well,
Thermal.
they just
This place is fucking hot all the time.
give her a fucking thermal battery that projects a halo over her head. Create your own world, Saint.
Well,
Can you make something like that?
we may have just accidentally to religion.
This is fine. This is perfectly fine.
I'm sure
We've
with
gone
little-
we've gone too far, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'm sure with a
It's
little bit of
theory
help from
crafting
Sigi, we
right
can
now.
make this.
I'm certain this is all while you guys are in the ready room trying to figure out what you want to do.
But we first need to, completely medical scan them and everything like that. Their composition and all that shit. That,
Yeah, we already
the usual
of
stuff.
course, yeah.
No, the people, like the brood mother, the egg mother, and the soldier.
You want to probe them.
Yeah.
We're probing them for the information of that type.
So Dr.
well,
Halley, your xenobiologist, will begin improbulating. So
All
Doctor
right.
Nala and Ali are going to administer the probe.
Do not move, while being scanned by the nozzle.
The device is moving.
It's like the first episode of Futurama, except sexy. Welcome to the world of tomorrow!
I'd be okay with that.
So, you guys are in the ready room now and discussing. Captain, address your crew. What do you want to do? You have 2 specimens on board that are currently unconscious and being improbulated by a shark and a cow. Yeah. Hear that in any other fucking D&D game.
Well, there was also that time in a D&D game where we were like, well, I could, like, Oppenheimer half a race.
We're interested in anti-Oppenheimering. Anti-Heimering.
Yeah. But it would literally have turned them into hot only 16 female goblins and hobgoblins. So only female goblins and thicker goblins.
That is
But
not
no,
what you
that was too fucking
proposed.
much. Yeah, it was.
No, you didn't say nothing about it, girls. That was just killing all the men.
No, that
No.
was making them so as long as they were men, they couldn't reproduce.
That's... If you
This
say
is some
so.
revisionist history as fuck right here.
This definitely sounds like not what happened.
Propaganda.
Definitely
mean-
propaganda.
Fake news.
To be fair, Merzendi's opinion aside, I never liked the hobgoblins to begin with. But then again, they weren't exactly meant to be liked.
Yeah, they are meant to be evil as fuck. That's their whole deal. Anyway.
Yeah,
Yep.
the
Anyway.
So now we have these 2. What exactly is our goal on this planet?
We're kind of just playing it by ear.
Is it
Nope.
like
You're
retrieve
rushes
files?
now, so you need to wait a while for your scans to complete. So that's why you guys can go on adventures and stuff like that and try to find stuff while your probes are scanulating. But like I said, there are 3 systems rather close to each other, and the big corpos immediately ran off to the 2 that seemed the most likely to turn a profit. This one does have steel tech, and that's about it. And steel tech is just mining.
Yeah.
Steel tech's here for the rocks.
We found a steel tech probe down in there from like about, was it 100 years
Found
back?
a probe. About a
Yeah,
hundred.
We
did
should
you-
just yeet that into the sun.
You don't know what it is?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
should just
just-
yeet it
yep.
into the sun.
Why would we?
Yeah, the
Why
problem.
would we eat a undiscovered probe into the
The
sun?
idea is that it could be an advanced probe to scan the planet. For
Even-
when the gates do arrive, the settlers will have information on the planet. So that probe could have valuable intel.
Yeah, the only problem with getting
And-
it right now is like there's a couple hundred life forms around it.
Yeah, we have to figure out how to get to it.
Well, we create some sleeping gas and we just gas the scorpions.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, hey,
Or
Sleeping
didn't I
gas.
say that last time?
Fuck gas.
Sleeping
too.
gas.
No, see, the fuck gas just means we have to fight them and they're extra horny.
Yeah.
you pump with enough of it and they're too busy mounting each other.
I mean, or we could just go with sleeping gas.
But hear me out. What about seeping gas? Just makes them
No.
nut.
What about laughing gas?
No, that will knock your ass out into concentrados, and we just need something close to what they are capable of, handling.
Unfortunately, wouldn't an effective gas be something we'd literally have to wait for our nerds to finish improbulating about in the first place? So that we don't accidentally kill them?
Yeah, that sounds like something that would be along that lines. Or we can play it by ear. I'm good at playing making drugs by ears, guys.
Drugs by ears.
We saw how it worked with Simon. It worked out well.
Worked out great. Drugs. Drugs are fun.
Yeah, but you're not a chemist though.
Or
Are
a
you?
vampire. Or a vampire chemist.
No, you're not a vampire. The world is.
We don't have any biochemists on board, unfortunately.
I mean, chemistry would probably fall under just science in here. Maybe medicine. I am trained
We
in
have a
both.
xenobiologist and we have a medical doctor, but not like chemical engineer
Doctor,
or a
not the xenoarchaeologist.
I thought she was the xenobiologist.
Biologist?
I get them confused.
Uh, you know what? I'll just add it to their tokens. I'll just add a little.
That's okay. Thank you.
So, bio right here, and then I'll add arc over here. You know what? I'll just add it to all your fucking doctors. And then
I mean, they're the only ones we really have trouble remembering, because I know Amala is like our psychiatrist.
Yes, he's a psychiatrist.
Hallie is the actual like medical doctor.
Yes.
we got all your doctors sorted out. You have a bunch. You have 4 very smart people on board.
I mean, it's almost like a xenobiologist combined with a medical doctor, combined with a, weirdo. If we combine those by the power of 3, that could get it working.
By the power of science, yes, indeed, you can. You don't need specifically a biochemist.
Yeah.
By our powers combined, we can fumble through this problem.
We sure can.
And these doctors fucking love fumbling around in the dark. Big fans.
So then, yeah, do we just want to wait around for them to finish up their probing and see what we can get from that, or?
Yeah.
Sure thing. That will take a couple of hours, but doctors Anal and Hallie will ping you after about a period of 2.5 hours that they've completely finished their scans and that currently the locals are underneath anesthesia. They're having heckin' nappos.
That's good. Keep them asleep for now.
Do you guys know how to make a glow-in-the-dark tramp stab?
That sounds like something your robot would know. I mean, wait, how would you want to do it? Because, like, you could just get, what are they called? Nanobots. Yeah, to just sink underneath the skin. Or you could just get, you'd need a tattoo artist for that, though.
I
For
could
the
program
other
some
thing I'm thinking
nanobots
of.
for that.
There are Hallie will add, there are bioluminescent, bioluminescent compounds that you can inject into the skin that I could probably whip up for you, but the thing is they would need to be injected and you would need to have an artist to do it.
It sounds like too much faff. Another time, maybe.
Sounds like nanobots.
Nano machines.
You could have Sigi do some heckin' science and just use, photoreactive nanotechnology, and they can just be pre-programmed into a pattern.
Moo?
Moo.
Moo? I mean, that's how it works on the station.
Sounds like it works for me.
Yep.
Sure, I'll go ahead and do that.
You can use any one of the science roles that you think is applicable.
How about science?
Okie dokie. Do you have any help?
I'm great at science. I can do things.
Excellent. 20.
Yeah, sure. You can. You're fairly certain that if you were to mix up this compound, you could make a, a slight a subdermal implant, basically. Well, not technically subdermal, but low enough on the skin that you could create a tramp stem. But now you need to program the design.
I can do that. I'm great at programming.
This would be computers because you're programming nanobots.
Yeah. I assume somebody wants to help me with it, or Sigi will help me with the
Sure.
programming.
Gotta go with the slutty heart womb tattoo style, I think, but across the lower back.
Right, 17. Your nanobots are now programmable, and I assume that you guys aren't daft enough to try a roll for what the kind of tattoo you want and just gonna pull some designs off the extranet, or would you like to do it yourself? That would be more of an artistic roll to draw it up on like a trackpad.
Sigi has no artistic ability at all, so...
Yeah, I'm not too artistic.
What would you do? What would you use for a role for this? A
Dexterity?
performance role?
This
That's-
could be performance. This could
Oh
be
wow!
Doesn't
Hey
matter,
Fenris.
Fenris already did it.
Not the first time I've rolled for Fenris to draw stuff before.
So what did Fenris draw?
Yeah.
Of course, it's a very, very elegant heart tattoo. It's got little ears and a tail. Little, like, pupper ears and a waggy tail hanging off of it.
Very nice.
Heck yeah. I was thinking of getting one of these slapped across my ass at some point.
I mean, guess another time we can make you a second one and we can slap it on.
Nah.
Oh, you know what? We could put one of those like really slutty like belly tattoos on her. She is a
Yeah, womb
brood
tat.
mother, an egg mother, right?
Mm.
We should-
Eh.
Yeah. We
Where
should
do
put
they
one of
keep?
those
Where
on
do
her.
these egg mothers keep their egg sacs? Though we don't want to put like a womb tattoo over her asshole. That might be. They might see that as a little bit unfair, a bit rude.
That's true. What does
Yeah.
what does the probing have to say about their biology?
Didn't I find like this when I was kind of going at it before?
When you were fumbling with it before, you found it has an egg tube in its undercarriage, but
Yeah, they do have egg slits on their undercarriage, which has an ovipositor.
all right, yeah, neatly done on like the back of their hindquarters, so their ass shines in the dark and is right above their dick. That way, everyone knows how to make love in the dark. It's perfect, you see.
Mm-hmm.
Just, cheeky alien things, you know what I mean?
Cheeky alien stuff.
Yeah.
The aliens marked me.
Hashtag pranked.
Hey, bro! Alright, so, well, you have that rolled up. Is there anything else you want to do with these people?
Oh, I'm
No, no.
totally. I am going to inject the egg mother with a bunch of Astro Bloom.
Okie dokie. We're making the alien experimentation conspiracy real.
Yep.
Here,
That
Adventures
appears
in
to be
right.
the plan.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to do because it sounds like it'll be funny.
You want to throw in a vial of gush in it? I know we have one lying around.
Gosh, oh my.
2, 3, 4.
I feel like we might actually get in super trouble if they find out that, like, drugs deemed actually illegal found their way into everyone's bloodstreams.
No one will ever be able to trace this to us. It's fine.
Yeah, fair enough.
Also, they're not illegal out here, because this isn't part of Confederate space.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have
Yeehaw.
rights yet.
How much Astro Bloom do you put in?
I'm gonna do 4.
4. Alright, roll me 45.
Quite a bit of Ester Bloom.
It's not that expensive.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, she's gonna get a lot of something.
Yeah, she is.
What is that? I wonder. Ooh,
Oh my!
what's
I think
what,
you'll like this one.
what is
So-
2?
Okay, let's go for D4 first.
All right.
All right. Where before she, well, actually, there's no really visible change. You got the tone one. The Egg Mother wasn't like one of the muscly ambushers, so her tone decreased.
Oh, she got softer.
Nice.
You insoftenated her. However, you know what 2 is. You want to know what 2 is?
Is it the chest?
Is her
Hip
butt?
rating.
It's her hips.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh
for her.
my.
The Brood
She already
Mother
has so much. Yeah.
The Brood Mother already had fairly respectable hips, but you increase her hips to a incredibly hypnotic, eye-catching size. In fact, you have to think to yourself that when she starts scootling again, she's gonna start swaying from side to side just a little bit.
So you're saying is we gave the brood mother proper brood mother hips?
Yes.
Basically, yes.
What does Gush do?
Milkies
Milkies.
and boob size, and then possible more nips.
No, Gush doesn't. Does Gush do more nips? I don't think it did.
It can.
Yeah, it can
Oh, it can,
accidentally
yeah.
oops all nipples.
Right. I forgot about that.
Everyone's
Wanna-
least favorite breakfast cereal. Oops all nipples.
I just want to make her tits bigger. What does that?
Astro Bloom.
Astro can do it.
There's Titty Blossom.
That's what it
else?
was.
Oh, right,
And
right.
there's finally, if you were to just keep her unconscious for a few days and put those little boob pads on New Texas, they just increase by a certain amount. What are they called?
I think they're just called boob pads.
Are you sure?
I think they might be. Let's find out.
Swell pads is what they're called.
Oh, right. Obvious name.
You can keep her unconscious for 3 days and increase her chest size by 11.
That part feels kind of fucked up. Like, we can mess with them for a day, but for all we know, this woman has a family. we should not keep them for days.
Yeah.
Oh, Astro Bloom has a side effect.
Oh,
And-
what's...
It gradually increases libido for 720 minutes.
Oh, that's
For
fine.
several hours.
It's fine.
She will be sleeping through that part. At the very least.
Increases the status effect dose count by 1, and I put 4 in her. I think it stacks.
Is there anything for, like, overdosing on it?
No.
Help, I've OD'd on becoming pretty.
She's gonna wake up and she's gonna be horny, but
Meh.
That's
Join
fine.
the club.
you've gotten her big hips and made her softer.
Do I have any other drugs I can stick in her?
Oh god.
No, I don't really.
Don't worry, everyone. Kina doesn't have a TF kink, really.
Really, no.
Not to myself.
But to others, well, that's a different story.
Let's see where. There it is. It also affects the Astro Bloom dosage.
You can always charge around your ship, trying to find out if any of your crew members have any TFs that you'd like to slap on.
I know we have like 2 doses of throb still on the ship, but I'm not gonna do that either. Nah.
You also got NPCs you can ask. You never know what they have in their inventory. And then there's always your fellow crew members, as in the bridge crew.
Yeah.
I've already slipped off the I dropped down my little picture and went, all right, I'm gonna have a bath, and then just left. Have a nice hot bath time. It's very gritty out there.
Or You could take a shower first and then go to your hyper advanced fucking onsen.
That is true.
A
Yeah.
ton of money on
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna go down to the hot tub.
an onsen. Thank you.
I think we have both, don't we?
No, not really. You basically what you did was you spent a ton of money putting like real ass rocks and stuff like that in part of your ship, and then putting in holographic panels to make it seems like you're in like a traditional hot springs in like either Finland or Japan. I don't remember what kind of aesthetic you guys were coming for. And then one part of it, instead of being the hot tub, it's an oil bath for Sigi.
All right. Well, then I'm joining the awesome onsen then. Get rid of that sand and everything.
You take a
Great.
Shower then onsen is how you
Right.
do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
because otherwise it's just bath with friends and gross.
Yeah.
You could always bring Sigi along.
Sigi.
Oil rub
She needs,
down.
she needs an oil scrubbing.
Mm-hmm.
If she joins us, obviously I'll whip out the, like, it's one of those wire brushes. Scrubber, 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 scrubber. You start doing it, and then her back leg kicks, and she just doesn't know why. It's just a glitch in the programming.
Yep.
I like does the little kicky thing.
No, sorry, I'm gonna go oil up and work Princess.
Fair enough.
Only with not motor oil.
Yeah, you guys all thought this was gonna be motor oil in that oil bath, but no, it's just baby oil.
I'm like, it sounds dangerous having just like a bath of hot baby oil.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be one that wasn't organic.
Yeah, like, oh,
No, that's fine. She's got someone to take care of her.
all right, be careful.
She's probably going to spend a lot of the time sitting on the very edge and dangling her legs over towards where the regular pool area is, while she gets scrubbed down from behind by Sigi. Because if she tried to stand up in that, she would immediately fall over.
Yeah. It's just an injury waiting to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Start to look like dogs on a fucking tile floor. Scrabble, 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 thump, head splat.
I just like the ones where dogs try to go on either tile or hardwood that's recently been polished, and then there's just a super chill dogs that just slowly fall over, and then they just go, and they're laying down. They're like, "I guess I'm here now."
Yeah.
Just slide. Oomph. Okay.
I have seen a dog do the spinning tail chase as it went from carpeting to wood, and then it just zipped spinning like a fucking top into the darkness.
Into the darkness.
The kitchen wasn't lit, so you just see this spinning blur disappear. Femininity always, yeah. I mean, yeah, the brood mother having max femininity is not so surprising.
Not in the slightest.
Yeah.
Okay, so people are going to go off and do their things. Captain, are you gonna troll around for more TFs, or are you done?
You know what? I'm gonna go take a look around. You know what? Sure, I'll ask around the NPC crew if they have any TFs on hand.
Okay. Well, let's see. Definitely not. Definitely not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ask the ant.
Probably not. No. Yes.
Yeah, of course.
No. Yes.
Hallie has like 10 cases of bovinium.
I would
course
like
she
to.
does.
I will ask the likely people to have them. I'm definitely not going to bother with the ants because they obviously don't have it.
So, if we're gonna go around to all of them, then
I mean,
let's start from left to right. All right. So, Dr. Amala will inform you that all of her TFs you probably wouldn't be interested in.
Oh yeah, what?
She has to help people who have been transitioned against their will, like with all of your brothel, she has basically a bunch of TFs to return people to their original race.
Oh, okay.
So, like, say if Fenris ever wanted to become full pupper, she has a ton of Ausar treats on her. All right.
Makes sense.
She's got a cookie jar full of them.
All right. Dr. Anal, Kina, roll me 1d20.
Oh, 1d20.
And let me look. Okay. Well, honestly, she doesn't really have much on her. Most of the stuff is, most of the stuff that she has is like, in beta, she's a xenobiologist. She's meant to, create this stuff, not have it her own. But she does have a, dose of Easy Fit if you want it.
Nah.
Always keeps one around just in case one of her, lovers can't quite fit all of her, she can't quite fit one of her lovers.
Okay.
She is full female, as I recall. All right. So, Dr. Hallie.
All right, Hallie, what do you got?
All right. So, if it comes to in Milk and Nation and stuff like that, she will have 10 doses of lactate. She'll have 5 doses of bovinium. She'll have she'll rummage around and then produce some boob swell pads, and she'll tell you those don't work for her, so you can have them if you want.
I think I could make use out of these.
And then let's see, what else? She's got some milkmaid's aid.
What's that?
It basically charges up how much milk you have in your body to full before you go to the milk stand.
Oh, okay.
And she has a dose of chocolate if you want. She's not really going to use it herself. And finally, let's see. Oh, and she does have, she's not sure if you'd care, but she does have, like, stim packs if you need them.
Nah, that'll be fine. I'll take these blue boob swell pads, though.
Alright. Yeah, that's about it for her. She has some stuff that you probably wouldn't want, but, yeah. She will admit that a lot of her stuff just has no effect on her because she already, quote-unquote, has the hyper milky trait.
That's unfortunate.
Nod, nod. Alright. Would you like to ask your clandestine spy master if she has anything on her?
You know what? Sure. I'm actually really curious about what she might have.
Alright. Let's see. Alright. Equipment. Let's see. You're gonna have to give me a quick, hot second.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, she has a couple of cybernetics if you want, but as far as transformatives,
Cybernetic. What kind of cybernetic?
let me see. What is this? Gross. All right. All
Part of me
right.
imagines that's her going through her bag and like, what's the gross. Just
Yeah,
putting that aside.
basically. All right. Well, she's got a couple cans of Amazona iced tea. She's got some emergency restoratives, but those are mostly for her. But if you want, you can look through some spare cybernetics that she's not using, and one of which she upgraded from.
You got Amazona iced tea? What brand? What type? Light, classic, plus?
Uh, it appears that she has a can of classic and then 2 cans of plus.
Okay. Well, that could be funny.
As for cybernetics, she has an intelligence cybernetic that she's already replaced. She's got one spare locator cybernetic, which she doesn't need, but she can always just buy a new one. But if you need it, you can have it. And she's got an optical implant.
Well, I'll keep those in mind if I ever need, if I ever actually need cybernetics, like if something bad happens.
Well, I mean, these are things you add if on top of it. They're not
Oh,
replacement parts.
really? Well, what do they do?
Well, the locator
Good.
implant lets you know your exact location on any planet as long as the locator still has access to either a ship or a probe in the area. There is an optical which gives you dark vision, and then finally there is in a cybernetic remembrance implant, which gives you a +1 to your intelligence and photographic memory.
Increasing my intelligence would be nice, but it only +1 wouldn't really actually do anything, mechanically speaking.
Well, we know on whom that would work very well on. Lyra.
Does Lyra have an odd numbered intelligence?
I sure don't have a numbered intelligence. I just have +4 because that's how this game works.
Yeah, we don't have numbers. We have modifiers, and that's it.
Oh, right.
So when Stray says
Oh,
+1,
that's right.
it'd be +1 to all your intelligence.
Oh, I think okay. Right. Okay.
It would serve well on Lyra because of all the shit.
Bullshit. That sounds pretty useful.
No, because of all the shit that she does that is intelligence based, and having a photographic memory is also exceptionally fucking good.
Yeah.
Mind you, these are quite expensive, Captain. You will be required to pay for it.
The cybernetics?
The Amazona iced tea, I don't really care too much about.
I mean, that stuff can get pretty pricey.
Eh.
Well, I mean, if you don't want it.
Obviously, it's in her favor to put more hot Amazons on this ship.
All right, yes, it is. She's just trying not to show it.
Well, I mean, if you really don't want them, I can just take them off your hands.
As long as you promise to use them and not let them sit in the fridge, they have a shelf life.
No, I think I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to do something funny with these.
She a brow and then just shrugs.
Each Amazonia type will trigger up to 4 random Amazonia transformations each. And the pluses are very strong.
All right. As soon as you as soon as you round the corner out of sight, Agent M will look from the left to the right, and then just do a fist pump.
To who? Herself?
Yeah, put more Amazons on board. Hey, look, Fenris could do with getting a bit taller.
You should give some Amazon iced tea to Rolvi. Just saying.
But I could do hilarious. But I could make the egg mother hilariously more Amazonian. Like,
Yeah, I
okay.
know, but she does want it to go to crew members, though.
Question: what exactly does the Amazonian stuff do?
It makes you more Amazon-like.
Yeah, it makes you a bigger hips, bigger bust, stronger tone. You know,
hot,
Amazon.
makes you taller.
It's the right Sonya TF.
Increased butt, hips, thickness, tone, height.
While you figure out
boobs.
who you're going to do that to, I am going to.
It can also increase. It can also dramatically increase fertility, and not much else.
So what you're saying is like you're taking a picture. For Jamina's case, just taking her picture and hitting the light scale up by the corner there, just drag it.
Yeah. If you drag the corner, like on the the body type triangles.
Okay, well,
Come on, make Fenris bigger.
You need to stop being such like a tall and join us in like the 6-foot range.
Yeah, you guys are so tall now.
very big.
Like, you got
Yeah.
3 Amazonas, give 1 to the Scorp, 1 to Rolvi, and 1 to Fenris.
One of them is classic though, and 2 of them are pluses.
What's the difference between those?
Just the magnitude of the changes.
Well,
So
I'll
Fenris-
take a classic. I'm
now you
I'm
clearly
like
need a plus.
all right. Let's give Brood Mother classic.
All right, that's in the middle. Classic is the middle ground.
Yeah.
All right. I'll give Fenris a plus, and I'll give.
Hell yeah.
I'll offer 1 to Rolvi.
We'll have to
that's
expect to see if she'll take it. Must become huge, Papa.
I'll ask her if she wants to be bigger, hotter, and stronger.
as a space work, I feel like the answer is yes, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
Wait.
Yeah.
Bigger and hotter, for sure.
Fenris is down to plan on getting just a little bit bigger. Just a bit more everything is good. It's pretty level, pretty even.
Mm-hmm.
Her suit is stretchy, and everyone wants to see someone stretch in their suit. They thickenate and musculize.
Look, we loved it when it happened to us. You'll love it when it happens to you.
Yeah, I just am fond of, honestly, because Fenris doesn't have much in her life to be sad about. She's actually quite fond of all the wrinkles she has.
Hey, I still have all my wrinkles.
Yeah, except the wrinkles are more like sort of like the river channels to a really slutty romantic city.
I even got more wrinkles.
Yeah, it's like the sluttiness is basically is basically a gondola ride.
I even got more wrinkles after getting it, Scow.
Confuses me. Welcome back. We've decided.
That was going to happen, Stray.
Okay.
Fenris is getting one of the Amazonia pluses, and I'm offering 1 to Rolvi.
One of the pluses.
Yes,
Well, she'll ask what they do, and then
it'll make her bigger and hotter.
Then
Stronger.
once you tell her, she'll go, yes.
All right.
Just screwing straight to the veins over and over again. Just makes no
I
sense.
Well, I guess they both have to roll 4d9.
All right.
This is an expensive TF, and it does a lot. So damn, it better fucking do a lot.
Oh boy.
Let's see. Oh, let me look at the chart.
I hit the spread.
Would
Your
you
Oh,
like
boy.
to read it out then, Kinathis?
yeah, sure. Number 2, your height goes up by. You did a plus, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So, let's see. How tall are you? Are you less than 120 inches?
I'm
What's
5 foot.
120 inches?
I'm 5'11" in whatever that is in real numbers.
That is, let's see, 5'11" is 71? Yeah, 5 foot is 60.
The answer is yes.
And 11
Yes,
is
120 is 10 feet, so yes. Okay, so roll 3 or
roll a 1d3 for it, because that's your three
What?
numbers.
1d no, yeah. 1d2 plus 2.
Oh, 1d2 plus 2.
Or yeah.
It'd be a 1d3 since you have three numbers there, Keenan.
No, it increases by a specific type. So between
Yeah.
3 and 5 inches.
3, 4, 5. 1d3 plus, like, and
Yeah.
you,
So I go up by 2 inches.
Okay, whatever.
3, 4,
well,
5.
you go by 4 inches since you have 3
sorry.
to 5.
Hey, I'm a member of the 6 foot club. 6'3".
I think
Alright.
you're taller than me now.
Hey.
And then 9 is
Oh.
your fertility has gone up by 100%.
Yeah, my asshole gets ever more fertile.
Oh, if you don't, does that actually change then? Oh,
And drop by one.
fixed effects. No vagina, grow a new vagina.
Is that...
Ah,
That is
Oh.
that is a fixed effect. So that is just the default.
Well,
you
congrats.
also recover 50 energy, so you're very, very energized.
Welcome to the club, Fenris. Welcome to the Fuda Club.
it was gonna happen eventually, I guess.
You'll
And
learn
then-
to love it.
And then your fertility goes up by 100%.
All right, I'm gonna have to take some meds for that one.
Your
Put a cork in it.
your nice new vagina is now wetter by one
Yeah.
step.
Nice.
All right.
And then and then its capacity goes up by 10.
It's gonna need it.
Yeah.
All right. It's all very concentrated for you in one spot.
So it would seem.
You got tallier and bagooier.
Yes, you definitely did.
All right.
Real V. 4d9.
4d9. One, 8, 4, and 7.
Her boobs go up by 3 to 5 cup sizes.
Oh boy.
Wow.
All right. 3.
How do you roll 3 to 5?
1d.
1d3, and then 1 is 3, 2 is 4, and 3 is 5.
Yeah.
Because you're using 3 numbers.
Okay. All right. So yeah, 1d3 then.
Maximum.
Yes,
5?
good.
5 cup sizes. Nice.
All right. She was sitting at D's. So...
Oh yeah, 1d3 plus 2 would also work.
All right. So D, double D, E, double E, F. I think she's at an F now.
Bueno.
Nice. She just explodes out of her whatever her top she was wearing.
What top? She's just covered in oil.
Yep.
Bueno.
Just you're Sigi, you're in the midst of giving her a rub down, and then her tits just explode in your hands.
Wow, congratulations.
All right, what was the 8, Kinathis?
8 was her capacity. Her vaginal capacity goes up by 10. And then she gets wetter permanently. More wet and ready. But number 4 is a different one. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Her thickness goes up by roll 1d3 plus 1. No, yeah, no, wait, no. It's 4 to 5. Sorry, it's between 4 and 5.
So 1d2.
1d2. Yeah, that makes more sense. 4. Her thickness goes up by 4.
It's 4 extra inches on the waistline.
She got
trouble to her and say she's gonna have to go hit the gym now.
bustier, thicker, and more ready to fuck.
Alright, sounds good to her.
This stuff is expensive. It's well worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sad she did not get gianter. Oh well.
Yeah, no, she didn't get taller.
Or musclier, alas.
No, she missed the tone as well. She skipped height and tone and went right for thick.
I mean, she's at tone 90.
See, there's 10 whole more points of tone she could have got.
True, you can. There's a max of 100. And do I give this? Do I actually give this to the egg mother to drink, or do I make her drink it? I will, because
Yeah, just put it right in her veins. It's fine.
that's how that works, right?
Just put monster energy right in her veins. I can't see that going wrong.
Red Bull gives you wings, bro.
Make a sip that boomer juice.
What does the overdose actually do? Oh, a lot. Oh, it's like a hypercharged version of all the. Oh, I need to buy 6 of these. No, I don't. I shouldn't do that. That's too. I shouldn't do that.
Okay, so should egg mother roll for the 90 or what was it?
Yeah. We'll inject this stuff into the egg mother, make her more Amazonian. 5. Oh god. So what's 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Really? Her hips each go up by 3 for up to 15 maximum. I think she's at maximum hip.
I think she was already beyond max.
Yeah, so
Even
I'm gonna
further
roll,
beyond.
I'm gonna roll those again, because
She
otherwise
was already at max.
there's 3 no effects there.
All right.
That's fair.
Number 1 are her boobs go up by 2 to 4 cup sizes.
Rerolled. So
Well,
Oh,
she still
okay.
gets the 1.
You got a 1 again, so you also got a 5, but it's only 1.
we'll throw out that 5. There'll just be no effect.
So
But-
her breasts go up by 2 to 4. Her height goes up by 2 to 4 inches.
1d2, right?
Yeah,
No,
1d3.
Yeah, that's fine. 2 inches.
Yeah, whatever. 2 inches taller, and her breasts go up by 2 to 4.
So, what is that? 1d3?
1d3. 2.
that's 4
Another
inches by the way.
another 2 cup sizes.
And
The
number
7. Oh my god, are you kidding? A 7 again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Her wetness goes up by 1. Okay, that was fun. That was funny for me.
Or look at her thing. All right. Well, she wasn't that busty. That busty as compared to the rest of you all to begin with. So we'll call that going up to ease.
Perfect.
So she grew 4 inches, got bigger tits, and easier.
Yes. And now she's got a tramp stamp as well. She's got some 10 new tattoos. Oh, this is gonna be funny.
Ah, you people. And me people.
Is this what aliens do to us? Is this what crop circles are? It's just them fucking with us? It is, isn't it?
I mean,
What
why
did
can't
you-
aliens? Why can't aliens just abduct me and do this to me already? Come on.
I know, right? This is like way better abduction. Aliens are nothing on it. Have nothing on this.
All right. So, are you done doing your alien experimentations?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right.
We just have to knock her out. Give her some new
Alright.
eggs. Alien
Fenris.
eggs.
Fenris, do you not want to be, what we like to call impregnated?
Yeah, I do not want to become Purgante.
Some Sterilix, I guess you need.
So, do you want Hallie to administer you with semi-permanent sterilization?
Yes, please.
It's she can she'll give you a handful of pills and just hand you a hypospray. If you ever heckin' want to have any puppies of your own, just hit yourself up with this. If you lose it, that's not too bad. You can get them for like 20 credits at any pharmacy shop.
They're fucking super cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, appreciate it. I mean, I've got a kid already. I don't need to make more kids.
And
Especially
now
not for me.
And now you won't go into heat every month.
Handy.
Ah, yes, the problem Fenris has had to deal with for so long now.
Yeah.
But now she has the possibility of facing that problem, but now she won't have to. Because she immediately put the kibosh on it.
Fuck yeah, take that.
Just
Body.
bonk, no horny.
I wish it were that fucking easy. Like, alright, I'm just gonna go get her for reals for Jane now. Alright, awesome, I've got it. Also, can I not have the periods? Those things, they suck. Alright, good, sorted. Catch you later. To
And
wander
that's-
off again.
That's
That's the goddamn future I want.
That's 5,000 years in the future for you. If you don't want it, you don't have to have it.
Yep.
All right. So, what's the plan, guys? You went and did
What is the plan?
time,
Oh yeah, we need to get that probe.
I think
and
we're going to.
procreate.
I think we're going to like try and make some sleeping drugs or whatever to try and put those people to sleep while I try and steal the probe.
Yeah, we need to do that. We need to. Yeah, that's it. We need some like gas canisters of sleeping toxin, and so that we can like make the village fall asleep or something. Then we sneak in. Oh, okay. So we do that. Then we sneak in, steal the probe, and replace the probe with the enhanced egg mother.
You're
Just put her right in the exact spot where the probe was.
gonna do fucking the Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, but instead of a golden idol, it's like a titted up egg slut.
Yeah, golden idol.
She'll be their idol now.
Yeah,
She will be the chosen one.
the chosen one.
Chosen one!
Oh, God. Well, it sounds like a plan.
And Kina's TF fetish has been fed.
It was funny.
Yeah, it's funny. Definitely not boner-inducing, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
A good laugh all this perversity was, not just leaning in going, yes, ma.
I'm surprised he didn't make Dr. Agathi take a bunch of milky ones.
I mean,
your
why
own-
do you think I got these boob swell pads?
I mean, can I stuff a Rolvy full of them?
I mean, they're not consumable. They just take time to make to use.
Well, no, I mean lactation stuff because I know Hallie
Oh,
has like a
that stuff.
shitload of
All
it.
right. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
she does, yeah. I will give the boob swell pads to Dr. Agathi.
Oh my.
All right.
Much
Well,
larger?
if I mean, if it's an order, then plop plop. Nothing seems to happen.
No, I know. It'll take a few days to start working, but then you will start become a titty monster. Bigger.
Want her to wait all 3 days.
I mean, yes,
You can't
but
take them off at, like, your desired tid size.
what is she at now?
She is at ease. If we go through this,
She can take
11.
them off when it gets to G. Then she can take them off.
Just going up to some casual goddams.
That's right.
I remain the titty monster at double H.
That's right.
Order,
Well, you see,
let her go up.
that's why you're the Beta Prime. You have the biggest boobs.
Oh my
can-
god,
You
that's
can
how
make
it
her
works.
go up. You can make her go up to GG's for great googlies. Great googly moogly. All right. Well,
That is how it works, yeah.
we just so that I don't forget. You know what? We'll do this. There we go. All right, Savin.
Moo.
Were you serious about wanting to make Rovi and Milky Orky?
I mean, I'll ask.
Let's find out, shall we? She's neutral to the idea. If you really want them, then sure, but you don't drink milk.
Oh, no, but it is fun and delightful.
Okay, she supposes that if I, ever need to stop, I can just stop, I guess.
Yes, that is how that works. Sigi will concentrate very hard and stop lactating. See, just like that.
Okay. So, how much are you gonna give her, and do you also jam her full of, like, overdrive and milk tanks?
No, I'll just give her lactate.
Okay. And single?
Yes.
Let me open up.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure all
no.
that does is just make Milky.
Big Milkies.
This.
Titty go sploosh.
Titty go sploosh.
Interesting. But, well, I guess it makes sense with, these, and she'll just jiggle her now fucking ×5 chest.
Precisely. It would be a shame not to put all of that space to use.
Now I need to figure out how to swing a sword again. I need to give a binder or something.
Sigi will, of course, offer herself as a target dummy.
I want to swing a sword at you.
But I am very good
This
at
goes-
being hit.
She'll just go to the practice range. Come on now.
Oh.
Hit you with a giant vamp blade.
Sigi seems saddened, but okay.
I mean, you can watch her fight if you want. She now jiggles 5 times more.
Acceptable.
She just has to figure out how to get her forms back after, being a lot more top heavy.
You can just beat her spotter and, watch intently.
Well, yeah, obviously.
For science, because your eyes are also cameras.
That's right. You're analyzing her performance
And
to
just
give proper feedback.
streaming it directly to Gianna.
And you just clearly focus on the butt a bunch because, like, that's obviously where she needs the most improvement. It just shakes around too much.
Yeah.
You're automatically adding music tracks too, so it's going boom.
Editing in real time.
Yeah, of course. It's just putting the
Mhm.
soundtrack on it, easy peasy.
All right. So it appears that we've got all of these TFs and stuff out of the way, and Kinathis has satiated himself and has created a hippie titty scorpion.
She's so thick.
She has 20 out of 20 waistline right now.
God damn.
So thick.
If only I could be so grossly thick.
I mean, you're like twice her cup size. Well, you got that going for you.
If we were willing to spend a lot of time, I mean, I could have put the swell pads on the egg mother and just made her just enormous, huge titties.
I mean, at that point, everyone would, all of them would go if it goes according to plan, everyone would go to sleep, and then the egg mother would return as basically a fertility goddess, and probably would be likened as a living saint.
We may need a few days to create, like, the stuff needed to go down there.
Well, you already slapped those boob soap pads on Dr. Agathi.
This is true.
I mean, they're not consumable.
This is true. But, yeah, straight. How long would it take to, like, get a reasonable amount of sleeping gas made for us to go into the place?
That all depends on the rolls that you make.
Okay. What roles would you like for that? Just like straight up science
This
or
would just
medicine?
be this would just be science. You can have uh your xenobiologist and your medical doctor work on them between the two of them, but that would also require you leaving it to the roles of Stray.
I mean, if they're willing to help me, I can put together something.
Okay, yeah. For you that would be a straight science roll.
Okay.
Their assistance will give you advantage.
So that's let's see. So around the ship, so that's like a 21.
All right, now roll me a 1d4 plus 2. It will take you 5 days to doctor up enough dosage to be able to do this, and it will be pointed out to you by, um, once this is going around, either, hang on, let's figure it out.
Probably point out.
Intelligence officer Udrasa will point out that given her massive experience in cave systems, that kind of gas dispersal won't work unless you first demolish some of the ventilation shafts.
Hmm.
'Cause, it appears that where you guys want to go is within a very large, well-ventilated area.
Okay.
Gas, your gas won't work that well there.
Well,
You
can I
can
trust?
certainly use one of the tubes to drop it in, but you're going to have to start blasting the others.
Can I trust my doctors here to continue making it since now we figured it out? While like us A team go and blast those ventilation shafts.
Yeah, The only reason why I didn't make the rolls for you guys is because I A, didn't want to take away agency, and B, even at advantage, my rolls are terrible.
Yeah, fair enough. So that sounds good to me. Does that sound good to everybody else?
Sure.
Collapse some tunnels.
Well, we need to find the ventilations and just literally collapse them. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yes.
So the fucking scan we did. That we were looking at the focus scan to see the network. Can we point out their ventilations?
It'll take you a while poring over it. It appears that it is well ventilated, and they have about 11 branching shafts.
Heh, shafts.
There's 11 of them.
It's well ventilated.
I don't think we have that many like detonation charges.
No, but we could just, use the lasers and melt it shut.
It's true. I will tell you right now
Very
that
impossible.
while a lot of some of the ventilations you will need to go down and demo yourself, the ones that ventilate to the surface and not larger underground networks, you can just simply fly over and laser.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to like destroy them permanently, like, cause it is like the way these people are breathing. I just want to like temporarily down them so we can do this thing. You know?
Yeah. We'll unseal.
Yeah, but-
We'll unseal some of them on our way out.
Yeah,
Like
the ones that we laser shut, the moment they will cool off and then just be broken up again.
Yeah. We'll just take like our point defense guns to like pound them back open, and then they're there.
All right.
So don't worry.
Yeah.
So how many surface outputs do they have?
Roll me. Let's see. Roll me 1d8 plus 5.
1d8 plus 5, you say?
Mm.
Should I go for high or low?
Uh, don't worry about it. We're gonna figure it out. All right. It appears that 7 of them open up to the surface.
So it means there's 4 down below.
Yes. Which appear to be branching passageways into other larger cave systems.
We get 4 jetpacks, don't we?
I believe so.
Yeah, that makes it a lot less, well, a lot less work.
Yeah.
Since we can close 7 of 11.
Seems good to me.
Mm-hmm.
How close are the other 4 underground?
They appear to be 4 branching passageways. One of them appears that you would need to fly a couple miles or several kilometers to be able to find its exit point. The other 2 are underground tunnels that lead deeper into the earth.
So we literally need to just close one there and then just stand by the last one and just drop the gas from there.
Presumably, you could also if you wanted, attach the gas canisters to drones and then fly them down through the top ventilation shafts. So, Captain, what's your plan?
Yeah. Let's get underway, I guess. Let's start sealing these things up. Oh, how long do we have to make the actual chemical though?
It'll take 5 days.
Well, and we plot out exactly where the shafts are that we have to seal up, and which on the surface, and the ones we have to blast closed.
Yeah, we can preemptively seal a bunch of them, leave the deck packs on the others, and then just do the gas and bomb at the same time. Leave them alone after that.
Yeah,
Mm.
it'll
Alright.
take 5 days, and for the amount that you want, it will. You won't have to pay money now, but to be able to build anything on this scale again, you're going to need to buy more materials up to the cost of 750 credits.
All right, I'll put that in the. In the log. Ships in the log.
So if you want to do any large scale creation of like weaponry and explosives and stuff like that in the future, you're going to need to pay out.
Okay, that's fair enough.
For you guys didn't go for something super complex with this, you just went for sleeping gas.
Right, we could have been
Now we
monsters
all
and firebombed them.
While we've got a few days to spare, can we do any research into steel tech probes?
You certainly can.
Like, it'd be good to fucking know. It would
What
suck
sort
if
of
this
shit
thing.
that is?
Yeah, it would suck if it turned out after 5 days we picked up this thing and went, oh, we're fucked forever, fucked. And all we had to do was Google it, space Google it, spoogle it.
Some dickhole adventurer comes, kicks in our door, and steals our probe, and fucks all of us.
I mean, yeah, we can
But
spoogle
fucks
it
all
real
of
quick.
us, sinks our starship, they passed some skill tests, and we don't even know how the fuck they did it. They have these abilities that are far outstrip any kind of D&D dice rolling capacity.
Yeah, he
Oh,
uses a
no.
D percentage instead of a D20. We just get destroyed.
Oh no. PC Steel has colored hair. And heterochromia. Guys, we're not getting out of this alive.
Oh god, I bet they have
no.
two different tails as well.
A cat tail and a fox tail. Oh no.
No, and one of them's a cunt tail and the other is a cocktail at the same time.
Oh
Incredible.
god.
But that means that you can, with confidence, tell them to go fuck themselves over and over again.
Okay,
Yeah,
so, yeah,
actually,
you
kind of
guys
interesting having both of
do
those.
some. You guys can do some research about the steel probes. Unless you want to start, do Tahaxors with Agent M, you're basically able to find the basic information. They're sent before planetary rushes to find suitable planets with a high enough concentration of metals and stuff like that. The steel tech is interested in mining. Relatively simple stuff. You'd wonder why the steel tech outpost on this planet hasn't attempted to retrieve it yet, but
They're afraid. Maybe they don't have the equipment to deal with several hundred scorpion people.
Quite possibly.
Or they're frankly thinking about other shit, and they're just like, well, we're incredibly rich, and this is just one more goddamn planet.
all right.
Yeah.
And 5 days will pass. We can do stuff in the meantime. Kinathis, as I told you, after 26 hours, Nathi will get to G-cups and remove the boob floor pads.
All right, I'll slap them on the egg mother, because we have 5 days.
Your fetish is fueled further.
Oh, it's not about that. I really just
You
want
aren't fooling anyone, Han.
Come on, King.
Definitely a
I-
fetish.
Fucking bullshit.
I just
No.
want to mess with the aliens.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Moo,
also
moo,
huge
moo,
over.
moo, moo.
Alright. So, are you guys going to keep them under this entire time? or are you going to try to wake them up and pull your best William Shatner?
Do we get to draw straws on who gets to attempt Shatnering first?
I mean, it's up to you guys.
But do the translators work on them yet?
You haven't you have not gotten enough samples of their language. They've been unconscious.
Okay, well, all right. Well, we'll have to wake them up. Wake them up then.
But remember, don't get out of the suits. We are the Greys.
That's right. We are the Greys. Always have your
Well,
Grey
you have
goose suits on.
You have to get out of your suits
God.
if you want to if you're going to want to, as you so eloquently put it, fill them full of alien spoo.
Yes,
I do want to do that.
I do want to do that.
No, actually, what's your name again? Lyra doesn't, because Grey Goo.
I'm sorry.
All
Why
right.
was it Greku have to do with me not wanting to do that?
Grey Goo armor. Don't you have it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't have to get out of the suit to do that. You're right.
Yeah, you don't need to get out of the fucking suit.
All
I mean-
right. Well, in so much as are you guys going to wake them up?
Yes.
Yes.
Who is going to be there?
I'll
Yes.
be there.
Well, make
Uh,
sure to bring me guns.
Philia and Lyra and I think Jamina and anyone else? Fenris, Sigi, Siduri.
What, you want to help run a train on her?
I don't know. We need
I
to.
mean, multiple eggs means you have like a big old brood of everyone in there.
I'm down to
Okay.
clown.
The ants are also. The ants have back suits.
Okay, I'm
Sorry,
telling you right
yes.
now, you don't need an entire war squad. There's no way
Go
they're
to the end.
get out of here.
If they try anything, there's gonna be a lot of Greys being missed.
Right? I presume you had the sense to put them into separate cells on the brig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, Dr. Halley will flip one of the switches, and and the substance that is keeping them unconscious will gradually dissipate, and she'll give you a little finger wave and titter off.
With the chest like that, everything she does involves tearing.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. I know it very well.
They start to very groggily climb up to their many legs. What do?
I'll tap on the cell door. Get one of them. Get the attention of the first one. I guess the egg mother.
She'll stumble to her feet and just kind of skitter a little bit, and then like wave her arms around, like kind of inspectingly, and like glance at her chest and like shake herself a little bit, and then her hands will, upon seeing you, she'll try to very imperiously lay her hands on her hips, and then just kind of you don't need to be a mind reader to realize like the shock that she's under.
I'm sure she'll grow
As
to enjoy it.
Huge swells of hippage.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll open the door. Open the cell.
We walking in?
I step inside. Yeah.
Alright.
A few
I'll watch for now.
hesitant skitters back, and warily bobbing her stinger
I'll raise
that
my
that she doesn't realize is
Cork.
has been all corked.
Put
I'll
a
raise
suck
my-
on it.
raise my hands like a non threatening manner and try to placate her a little bit.
She,
Oh.
I don't think she did.
I want to get her to talk, so because we need translation information. So I'll try and talk to her, just like nothing that really matters. Ask her how she's feeling. Does she like her new body? We made some improvements. Not that she understands what I'm saying.
Very confused and seems to and is holding a defensive stance.
I'll point to myself and say Lyra, and then I'll point to her, see if she says anything.
She squints at you suspiciously.
You guys should fuck in front of her.
Just start fucking in front of her.
Stop fucking.
I'll go up. You know what? Fuck you. I will go up behind Lyra and I'll just grab her from behind.
Okay. The
And I'll
Grays
start,
do.
and I'll start feeling her up while looking at the egg mother.
The egg mother goes from suspicious to confused.
Oh man, I'm not sure what the point of doing this is to me in here.
Because we're trying to entice her. There's not much we can do for language right now. So body language.
True.
You know?
I will just tap my Grey Goose suit and have her unleash the
Open up.
Open up, yeah.
Okay. All right. And there is a you notice a telltale blush on her cheeks and a faint clicking from behind from her hindquarters.
I'll grab Lyra and then just start stepping towards the egg mother while trying to speak softly to her. So, that's a good girl. That's right. We're just here to have fun. We're not going to hurt you.
She will even so warily skitter back one.
I will do what Lyra did, and I will unzip my suit down from the top down to the crotch and just let everything fall out. And I will tease attack her, essentially.
Oh, that's a good point, yeah.
Yep, and that's the kind of thing I was looking for. Either tease attacks or
Yeah.
performance.
I start
you're
making
right.
tease attacks
You're
on her.
right. We should have started the tease attack with that. Yeah.
Ooh, that was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Max damage.
Nice. Do I have tease attack set up?
A picture of
Entire
target.
But do you have the sense to have what's it called? Ah man, I already forgot what it's called. Those 3D printed a bunch of margarita umbrellas.
Of course, of course.
I just wanted to make sure.
They probably still got like Lyra bunny symbols on all of the little margarita umbrellas from the last time she used it.
Otherwise, it'd be weird.
Oh yeah. You know, just have to get a picture of margaritas without just having a cup full of margarita umbrellas for every time you refill your glass. We're not savages.
Of course not.
Still waiting on the attack from Lyra.
Oh, okay.
We're just going to basically continue to do it to tease attack her. She's doing pretty good.
Yeah, she beat out a safety seat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very nervously doing her saving throws. Normally, it's her doing this.
It is for 0. I mean, we're going to keep going.
But
And
here's the thing. I just wanted to see how long the scene would take. But here's the problem with being captive by horny aliens who are trying to seduce you. And, you're also into, not maybe not specifically into bipeds, but you do understand tits and ass. Eventually, she's going to succumb.
oh yes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So she's going to step forward and then because she towers over the both of you, and then cautiously pull you towards her, and then cock her head and curiously tap your helmet.
Do we have the helmets on?
Yeah.
Yes, it said.
Do I take it off though, or we just maintain being the mysterious aliens? The mysterious.
Otherwise, you're not getting scorpion makeouts.
Scorpion makeouts are pretty good.
I mean, they are pretty good.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
Helmets off it is.
all right. When she sees your guys' faces, she'll smile softly and then pull you both up and in. Despite how soft she looks, she is quite strong.
Yeah.
All righty then. Now, Captain, I believe you had a very specific purpose in mind here, and one of those
Yes.
purposes was half breeds.
Yes.
Hooray!
Would you like to? Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Would you like to trick or coerce her, or force?
Why do you do this? I'm not. Philly is not really a trick person.
Does she even really need coercing into getting pregnant when she is a brood mother?
Well, the thing is, she already has some of her kind that she'd like to fill you up with.
Ah.
No, that's not what this is about, though. She's just gonna get fuller. So, what would coerce be? Persuasion,
I think.
and force would be intimidation.
That sounds right to me.
And then, trick would be sleight of hand.
Intimidation is more Philia's like, but as the alpha, that's what she is. Yeah. So yeah, she
I'm
would
willing to help
use
with either.
I can't focus. I'm gonna go with intimidation.
Nope. You have assistance.
All right. Oh, that's the wrong button. I keep forgetting that. Not I shouldn't use that button. But that's better.
Yeah, it's a 15 plus whatever your charisma is.
2 plus 2 plus 2, so 4, so 19.
Does not beat her 13. So, she's going to go and attempt to bend Lyra over to fill her with Semaphilians, but Captain Philia, uh, I presume you're gonna do something like the big no, and then do your own little wrestling thing.
Yeah, Philia. I mean, Lyra, why don't you take? Why don't you show her what she can do with her mouth, and then we'll
Sure.
switch.
Of course.
And
Anything you
Fenris,
want.
if you ever want to jump in here, feel free to help us run a train on this good girl here.
She does have a free hand.
I'm good. It's just a lot of fun to watch.
All right.
And I have these margaritas. Wait, should I be getting you guys some liquids, maybe proteins and stuff? How long are you planning to run said train?
I mean, there is the other one as well.
Yeah, I could do.
Just walks in from the side here with the cooler.
Yeah. It's just like ice cubes and OJ.
Much
Look.
appreciated.
Look,
Fen-
I just have. There's a bunch of milk cartons in the fridge. Just go get some.
Fenris thinks this is
Yeah,
better.
but
Good.
But like to remind you that I did buy that fucking cooler with free hydration, liquids and everything.
Yeah.
Gonna get some fucking use here.
Fenris thinks this is better than Spice TV.
Oh, someone. Okay. Oh, make sure you let Sigi know that that we are getting ready. We are getting her eggs ready for her.
Yay!
You say that, and Siggy's also like pulled up a deck chair and is watching eagerly.
Oh, you're already
Indeed, there's a mechanized quadrupedal there. There's a gray-suited hexapedal there, and there's a slightly inebriated porker-pedal.
Do you want to like stream this or record it?
I mean, we could always record it and like put it out there eventually if we wanted to.
Yeah, sure, why
First fucking porno of a single species, so
not?
got the rights on that.
That is actually does sound kind of valuable.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll record this then. And yeah, we'll go for as long as we can. Until she is definitely until all of her eggs have definitely absolutely have been fertilized.
Oh, definitely.
All right. So, it's going to take a little while if that's really what you want to do.
Yeah.
But you said all the eggs, shall we?
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Please, and it's Philia as a primary sire.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but Lyra is going to pitch in as well.
As
I'm
you're
gonna
the
switch it.
All right.
But I'll
Lyra,
definitely go.
Lyra, roll me 1d8. Philia, roll me 2d12.
Okay. Oh!
Oh, that's strong.
All right. Now let me add some notes here.
Is that egg count? Whew.
Sigi, you're gonna have a hard time moving, I think.
Moo.
Sorry, not sorry.
Are you going to proffer Sigi to carry these for you? Was that the plan?
That was the plan.
She'll just be extra full for a little bit.
It's okay.
gonna-
She's able to waddle around with a jetpack.
Her
Well,
healing.
It's a good thing you have a jetpack because otherwise your movement speed would be halved.
Oh, great! From 4 to 2. I really should have
Oh,
made this a
boy.
Dex character. Jesus Christ!
Oh, you don't need to have that. You don't care about movement. You have a jetpack.
Exactly. Thanks to having a jetpack, I don't have to care.
7 eggs sired by Lyra, 18 sired by Fenris. I mean, not Fenris, Philia. Fenris is busy drinking margaritas
Hi, I'm winning.
and possibly getting a hand job from an Amazon. who also brought mojitos.
Nice.
And
Which Amxal brought mojito, sorry? Oh yeah, Maribel. Nice.
Yeah, if you look up, you are the pilot, hence you are Fly Girl.
Yeah. Sorry, I missed that. I was looking at those dices.
and then this other scorpion is just in the other cell listening to what's going on for like 2 hours.
Yep, sounds like what's happening. You did awake both of them at the same time, and the big Amazonian scorpion girl in the next cell, is just kind of like not really knowing what's going on, but she can kind of guess. Doesn't sound like her egg mother's in trouble at all, she supposes.
Oh no, she's not in any trouble. She's having the time of her life.
Seems to be having fun from all of the exaltations of oh gods above, oh countless stars, etc., etc.
I mean, at least we'll have plenty of them
You're
saying
not
those
going to have
kind of
fully a
words.
dialogue because it's just going to
Our
be
dialogue is going to be so worthless.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Maybe the other one will be better for actually talking to.
Perhaps.
Maybe. Or maybe, okay, so what happened, okay, so what we should do is we put them in once we drain all the eggs out of the egg mother, we put them in the cell, in the next cell, we put them in a cell together, and then just have a recording running, and they will probably talk to each other.
Yeah, maybe.
that is a possibility. Takes about a good hour and a half of constant copulation before you're absolutely 100% certain that you two treated bimbos have completely ensured that not only is every single egg in her uh, fertilized, but um,
Oh,
that it seems a bit more what?
I forgot about something.
Okay.
Roll to addict. Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Well, if you addict her completely, you're not going to be able to. Your
It
Yeah,
takes
cunning plan.
It's gonna take more than one long go. I mean, look, there's more than she's on so she's failed the first one. That's only like the first one.
And
She's
so,
1 out of 10. That's like nothing.
It's like
very clearly,
nothing.
um, the end of this, like her bra had been completely taken off, and when she returns it, she hefts it and then looks curiously inside, and then pulls out one of the boob swell pads, and then just kind of looks confusedly at it.
Put it
I mean,
back on.
obviously, you gesture to her larger rack and gesture at your own heaving tits and point at that.
Yes.
She'll look down from that, and then back up to you, and then down to that, and then put it back on.
Good girl.
Good girl. Oh, she's probably high as a kite now. Oh god.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh, yeah, yeah.
100% why she's doing this. She's completely gutted on fucking Dzaan pheromones, and she's like, "What bigger titties? I always wanted bigger ones. That other brood mother was a bitch. Stupid cow."
she's just thinking about a chain of completely unrelated, undirected fuck thoughts right now.
Mhm. Yep.
Later on, she's gonna go make best friends with an orange, and then fuck it.
To be fair, I didn't do the latter part.
Yeah, but you were on different tracks.
I had wit. I wish it was Dzaan come.
Oh yeah.
And specifically, I had a huge fetish for feminization and imbuification. Boo.
I want some big tits of my own.
Real life aliens are dumb.
Yeah, right. We want
I
sex.
want big old hacking boofers.
Quit kidnapping and probing Hicks.
I know, right?
Fucking right here.
Abduct them and then give them big titties.
Let's do
What
it
does it
now.
take? I gotta go out into a cornfield and sleep ass up at the stars. Go
Don't
on,
touch me, I'll do
alien.
it.
That reminds me of that fucking comic where they're like, if you leave your toes over the edge of the bed, demons will eat them. And then the next panel was just the girl leaving her ass open, hanging over the edge of the bed.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
Yep.
eat my ass, spirits, please.
Do it. Do it now.
So the eggs that weren't already fertilized have now been alienized. What's the plan? You've got an Amazonian ambusher next door, and you got a fucked out egg mother uh, in front of you.
It's time to get Sigi filled.
Post filling, you should probably put the two Safs in the same room so they have a conversation that we can listen in on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Then we'll be able to actually derive context.
Yeah, that was my idea. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have bad news for you, Sigi.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Sigi.
Well, here's the thing. I mentioned at the beginning that she already had fertilized eggs that she wanted to put into Lyra. So at current,
Oh god, she has like 35?
10 plus 18 plus 7.
Oh my
35
god.
eggs.
Alright, now that's when the Ahego face comes on. Jeez.
Jeez,
That's so many eggies.
How large the
How
egg?
large are these?
How big are each egg?
It's sized.
That's still quite,
That's considerable.
That's a considerable amount.
Siggy is going to be very plump.
Wow.
But normally they don't. Normally their race doesn't fill people with every single one. But you guys fertilized every single one, and now in her drugged out state, she's going to give Sieg every single
Can you
one.
take it, Sigi?
I can do it, Captain. Put me in.
All right,
Alright.
Sigi. I believe in you.
Alright.
Sieg, after fucking like 2 hours of being dominated, the egg mother is going to rear up and mount you and just thrust in incredibly unceremoniously.
Interspecies relations.
Yay!
Yay!
Very excitedly mauling your tits and leaning over
Empty
and
out the
licking your
goose.
face.
Yeah, they're gonna have to vacate to make room.
For a bit, just for a bit.
So you're gonna get sloppy lickings and titty maulings.
And then one of the four-legged aliens gave birth to four slimy ladies, and then I impregnated her with all of the eggs that I had, while all the slimy ladies kissed everybody. It was such a wild time, guys.
And
They
while
will never believe.
a couple of shorter two-legged ladies watched on and jacked each other off.
Yay!
What a fever dream this must be for her.
And then there was this giant six-legged, two-armed one just
You're
sitting there and just looking.
You're the only one that makes the most sense to her. She at least understands.
But 6 legs.
She at least understands the Taric figure. You have 4 more legs than everyone else has. That makes sense.
The leader just watched them.
Yeah, in her mind, unless you guys can download it and correct it, in her mind, it's very clearly Jamina, the leader. You know, the Taric creature with almost the appropriate amount of legs. Clearly, these are all of her subordinates.
It just makes sense.
Yeah,
That's
no,
right.
I mean,
And Siggy's the
Most legs?
Siggy's the one with the 4 legs, so she's the second in command, which is why she gets the egg.
Right, exactly. It all makes sense in her her
We're
mind.
the drones, the worker, and then the queen.
Really?
Right? Yeah, see, there you go, yeah.
Good thing everything makes sense. Kind of. She has no idea where she is. She's on a spaceship after being fucked by 2 aliens for 2 hours. She then inegnated another alien for... Sigi, you're going to be there for a while.
Yep. Yes, I am.
But, you know, at least she has a lot of legs to hug you with.
Yay.
She gives you a little massage, you know, just so you could feel, you know, you have the suspicion that the massage that she's unconsciously doing is to help separate the plates of, you know, the carriers, like the one that's in the next room.
Ah, yes, of course, to help them get the biggest bellies.
Yes.
I understand.
All right, guys. Well, Sigi is currently losing control of her artificial intelligence faculties and being filled with egg. What do?
I need a...
Well, Fenris, you don't have a choice on what do.
I don't have a choice on what do.
Now, unfortunately, this part of the thing seems really hot to Maribel.
Oh, she's really into the egging.
Think I need a drink after all that.
I need a protein shake. Ugh.
Just like her space porns.
Or 3.
I've got plenty of strawberry milk in the fridge if you want to go get some.
Yeah, let's make some milkshakes.
Just,
Clearly,
just,
what you guys
puts
Go ahead.
just takes one of her 6. She's still. Jamina's just sitting there. Just takes one of her middle left limb and just opens up the cooler.
Ah,
Just
sweet.
this nice
thanks.
waft or like frozen cold mist just rolls off of that. All the
Jamina-
drinks are just starting to sweat there.
Oh, you're the
Jamina brought
best.
her Yeti cooler.
A+.
You are the best, Jamina.
Make sure that Maribel gets a good old tongue filling first, and then what? Is she looking to pound on me?
Well, given that she's an Amazon, but
Hey, I just got bigger.
yeah, but I'm talking about as in the Amazon treatment.
Well,
That's-
yeah, okay, yes. She would presumably want to initiate Operation Snowest Snow.
Yeah. So, would you like to bounce in her lap, or would you like to try to convince her to for the other way around? Though, to be fair, if she were to do that to you, you wouldn't be able to see what she's seeing. She is quite bigger than you, so she can quite comfortably fit you in her lap.
Fair.
All right. Second question: V or A?
Don't worry,
let's-
don't worry. You took the Sterilix. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, I literally have just taken it. Yeah, V. All right, then take this thing for a ride.
Break
All
in
right.
the bad girl.
You have succumbed to your desires and lost your feminine virginity. With Agent Smith.
It's
And
an ending. ... Nice.
Nice.
And you know what? She'll actually face you so you can watch the egginating with Sigi.
Yeah, good. I would be disappointed if I got to watch all this and I never got to see how the movie ends, you know?
And just stuff you full of pretty pink horse cock.
No, it's pretty in pink.
It is pretty.
Aww.
It's okay. You don't have to do any of the work because she's got a 20 strength. Lean back into just all you gotta do is just lean back into her double H's and enjoy the ride. Double H stands for heaving heifers.
Makes sense.
All right. So while that's going on, Fenris, Agent Smith are indisposed at the moment, and so is Sigi. However, you do have one more prisoner to interrogate. What do? Would you like to wait until Sigi's done? Or would you like to, shove this lady while the egg mother is currently filling Sigi with eggs? And shove them to the same room.
While Siggy's getting egged?
Those are your options. You can either wait about a half an hour to 45 minutes for all of the eggs to be done, or you could just go and let your other prisoner watch.
Nah. Just keep it separated.
Keep the mystique just a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Let the egg mother explain everything that happened. That way we can
Let's
get more voice lines.
see slowly stumble in front of her cell.
I am
You need some.
very full.
Do you need some help there? Do you do we need to get the jack from the cargo hold and wheel you around?
No, I would not want to be a burden.
Are
I
you
just need
sure?
to
I mean,
lie down for a bit.
You wouldn't be a burden.
yeah.
Sigi's just gonna go over to wherever Rolf is and just go curl up in orc.
So full.
So full. He's just a sphere with legs.
This is the closest you've ever come to understanding a food coma.
She has to waddle.
Yep.
Congratulations, you have now achieved Dorogama form.
Oh my god, Dodogama. Yeah, absolutely. Too adorable.
Alright. And then we'll herd the ambusher into the egg mother's room, and then lock them up together, and set up recording to start listening in on our conversations.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, yeah, you can let her in, and the ambusher will be completely wide-eyed when she sees the egg mother, and will raise her voice to speak before the egg mother bowls her over and pulls her into her chest. And there's not going to be a lot of speaking for a little while, but after the egg mother appears to have completely exhausted herself, she will be basically tugged in and curled up into the chest of the ambusher, and they'll just start. Well, I'd say talking, but the egg mother is more half mumbling at this point. So yeah,
Yeah.
We have good enough fucking system to pick out the simple fucking mumbling in a
you
goddamn
got
room.
Yeah, you got good enough space listening devices. Eventually she'll fall asleep, but you guys do have some days, and if you leave them in the room together, then the conversation will continue.
Yeah. And we'll record all that and feed it into our translation software, trying to figure out their language.
Hook that into the fucking quantum computer as well. so it has more translation power.
Alrighty. Well, let's all take a couple minutes. I need to use the restroom and fix another drink.
Alright, so how many eggs am I writing down? I know it's
30
35.
But apparently Amxal's already on it. And
Alright.
remember, Amxal, technically you're still Half-ausar. They will not have any
Okay.
buttons.
I'll put in Half-ausar then.
It was 7. Okay, so 10 full-blooded, 18 half Dzaan, and 7 half-ausar. Wouldn't it be quarter-ausar?
No,
Lyra is
because
a full-blooded.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay.
yeah, I'm full blood Ausar.
Fenris, then yes.
Alright, excellent.
Who would've
Sigi is gonna, at the end of this, have a total of 45 children. Jesus Christ.
Who would have thought that not only the person who doesn't have like the brood mother fetish has the most kids, but on top of that was a synthetic character.
I mean, I would, because if we make characters like us pregnant and they're actually out of the business for a while.
No.
No, I mean, these are eggs. They're exactly as straining on Sigi as any of you.
This
Yeah,
is
fair enough, I guess.
not D&D. So if you get pregnant, you're not just out of the thing like in fucking Borks. So you don't have to be afraid of getting knocked up and then it just taking your character out of commission. Because again, that's one of the things with you're in a porn verse, bro.
I mean,
How
it
long
still
am I gonna
takes
be?
time.
How long am I gonna be carrying these eggs around? Speaking of time.
That's true. I was the one who created this race.
Yeah, only you can answer that question, my friend.
20
definitely,
minutes!
20 minutes! No.
I know
wow.
that's convenient.
Alright. How long do... Let me
I
look
think
something up.
Nerea were like a week.
7
How
days.
rare are we? I'm not gonna be mean about it, you know. I'll give you a good 12. You know, they'll incubate you for 12 days.
Okay.
And then you gotta leave them on a hot rock to finish.
Jamina comes back from a shower, finds that her bed is just covered in these sticky ass fucking eggs.
The most useful hot rock.
They're just stuck to them like one of those fucking xenomorph eggs just glued to the bottom like that. Squink.
Nice.
Ew. My bed.
Well, Savin, I would say that eventually you'd have to figure out what to do with all these kids, but you immediately shacked up with the governor's daughter, so you get Sigi at least has the equivalent of Steele's fucking nursery.
Yeah, and New Texans love them some kids, so I think
Yeah.
we'll be fine on that account.
Yeah,
You're a
probably fine.
you're a New Texan citizen, and New Texans part of the treatment is children are adorable.
Yep.
So it's fine, and also you like shacked up with, every character on New Texas is nice, but Gianna specifically is an incredibly like pure being.
She
For
is.
what she
She is
is.
precious.
Like she's supposed to just be a a sentient sex doll, but it's just like the purest of beings.
I'd love to flick up your beam.
It's pretty fun.
All right. So, This was only this entire process only took basically till the end of the first day of you guys work of Hallie and Anal working on their stuff. So, you guys have 4 days. Would you guys like to do anything else other than listening in on the Egg Mother and Ambusher, and or trying to communicate / get fucked by the Ambusher?
When we have some like prototype dialogue, trying to actually start a conversation might not be a bad idea. It'll help more dialogue like be developed faster.
Do you want to start talking to her once? What's it called? Corgone cave. You're at least at Corgone caveman speech.
Yeah, guess so.
Yeah, that should speed it up some, I think.
Preferably with less memes in it though. Turn off the meme filter.
No, ooh, what's this?
Siduri, is there anything you had in mind? You've been quiet. Okay, you're gonna go swoop biking. Sounds good. Would you like to make a investigation or a sorry, everything's coming to me but perception test. I immediately went awareness or scrutiny, and I was like, ah, that's 40k. 18. All right. Investigation. All right. So you're able to roam around, and at one point you'll stop and then find 3 great obelisk-like structures appear to be made out of obsidian, and they appear to be jutting out of the ground. And when you look around and you ask for a scan, there appears to be a great cave system beneath you that this juts into. Very inorganic, especially given all the runes carved among them.
Is it actually obsidian or is it an alien mineral?
I'm pretty sure the obsidian would be common enough in the galaxy. I'm pretty sure there's obsidian on, say, like Mars.
Okay, so that means there's volcanic activity elsewhere on the planet. Good to know. Or potentially right under our feet.
However,
Is there an entrance here?
no. Curiously enough, this seems to stretch from where you are to several hundred meters under the surface into a large underground cave-like area where the obsidian still stretches down, down, down.
There any hints or any hits on the runes? Or are they completely alien?
They appear to be alien cuneiform. Presumably, once you're able to talk to the other scorpion people, you might be able to translate what these runes say.
I'll take a picture of the various runes for reference, and I will try and chip a small section off of one of the pillars.
Okay, well, it's obsidian, so you can do that. Very brittle. It appears to have been protected from the elements in a form of like shaped stone, as if someone had carved directly into the stone to a large boulder downwards before hitting the obsidian itself, creating a concentric ring.
Alright, well, it doesn't necessarily tell me anything, but alright, I'll make a note of this place and keep investigating the general vicinity, see if there are more of these or other marks of society.
From what you know, most of this society exists underground, and you've scanned this area pretty completely, but after a few hours on your swoop bike, you're able to determine that the only point of interest was the one you found earlier.
Alright, so pretty barren, pretty desolate. We have at least one life form with the scorpion people, but apparently no one else, unless there's a different race responsible for the engravings. They do appear to have written language, so they are intelligent and apparently capable of mass works if they have made obelisks. So their society is far more than just a tribal. That's what I'm looking for. Going from place to place.
Hunter-gatherer.
The word for it.
Nomadic.
Nomadic. Thank you. Yeah. They're more than just tribal nomads. They actually have apparently cities or at the very least, large gathering places. And they have some degree of public works, which implies some form of government. Good to
Yes.
know.
Yes, quite. It appears that at their stage of advancement, of course, you would use a different reference for the Vulkrim, but for us humans, they'd be at the very least at the beginning stages of Sumerian culture.
Were all of the scorpion people that we saw at the ambush female, or were there any evidence of males?
They all had feminine faces and they all had boobs, but yes, all female as far as you know, quote unquote. Although,
Female presenting.
yes. Um, but you did a biology scan. It appears that the smaller ones, which are the ambushers, which we have, do in fact have phalluses, but most curiously, just behind them, appear to have an entrance for the carrying, presumably for the carrying of eggs, much like a seahorse.
All right. And we haven't seen any evidence of water on the surface, so I assume all of that is going to be underground. Which, if we have, I don't know, sonar or strong radar on our ship, we might be able to ping and get a hint of where some underground seas might be, and that might help lead us to larger population centers if we don't get the appropriate information via language deciphering.
Quite. It is presumable that there are several Leidenbrock seas because when you guys will observe them in the brig, they will in fact use the amenities you have provided to drink water.
All right. Well, unless they have some sort of farming system down below, I assume there is some degree, and they said an ambush, so clearly there's something that goes around on the surface area. We were ambushed on the surface, right? We didn't go down into
No,
the...
you ambushed in the caves.
We did go into the caves. Okay.
You went down to the very mouth of the caves and you were ambushed at the mouth when you were trying to get to the greater population area.
Okay, well, if the ambush is at the mouth of the cave, that implies there are things on the surface that would go into the mouth of caves. But we haven't seen anything on the surface yet. I would assume it would either be, well, if they set up an ambush, presumably that's for protection, which suggests that there's some larger or more vicious predatory force that they have to defend against. But in zipping around, I haven't seen it, so I have to assume it's not giant and foolhardy, and it would be lying, probably disguised or camouflaged, or perhaps it hunts at different periods of time, since I assume I'm doing this in the twilight hours so as not to become overwhelmed by heat or chilled to the bone. I assume they're either extremely nocturnal or ambulatory by day. So,
And then by the time Siduri finishes the thought, she gets eaten by a sandworm.
I mean, hey,
Womp womp.
maybe.
Doesn't agree.
All right. Well, there's got to be other life forms on the planet. We just haven't encountered any yet, and they are not large enough or confident enough to just stride around all Fell Reaver style. So I guess I'll head back to the ship then and see if any progress has been made on deciphering the language.
All right. Well, you guys got 5 days until your canisters are complete. And I will say, because you guys have the supercomputers, it will take about 2 days before you can get caveman like knowledge, but I'm not going to speak like a caveman to you.
Alright.
I have no intentions on going zug zug me like cock.
You do that enough already anyway.
I know, right? I
Indeed.
Yeah.
All right. So you will get a small ping on your computer saying that at least the basic levels of communication are open to you now, Captain.
Okay.
Onus is on you, Gina.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think of what to ask, talk about. I guess I'll just go
Could
up to
always
the.
could always gather some people and talk amongst your crew beforehand to try to figure out what the best questions would be before you just go.
I mean, literally anything.
Ask them how they're doing.
I mean, that works too. Gain
So
trust.
we're pretty good at fucking, huh?
I was more thinking like who they are, their people's name, that type of thing, their culture, if you can get anything like that.
Do they know about the strange device?
The probably like a god of theirs, maybe.
Or the strange metal thing?
I mean, they probably don't know metal thing. Uh, their religion, if they have one, that type of stuff. Figure out
I will go down to the brig and
You
check
will
up
be followed, don't worry.
and check up on the scorpions. How are they faring when I come?
All right. And who all is here?
I will be there.
Who all is going to join the captain on this little adventure, aside from Jamina and Lyra?
Sure, I'll go.
Yeah, sounds fun.
Let's make it a party.
All right,
Do I
we'll do a
bring
party.
more margaritas?
Of course, you got to bring.
Oh,
I
you know
brought.
what? Oh, you know what?
Now you're going to get pina
You know what?
coladas.
You know what? Before going, I'm going to. Can I get the pattern fabricator to construct a little like a model of the obelisks from the scans Siduri took? Is that a yes?
I said, yeah, 3 times.
Okay. Okay. I heard it.
Yeah, same.
Maybe I didn't hit push to dock correctly.
Maybe. But okay, I'll bring that with me. I do want to find out about those.
Oh, don't forget to make a miniature of the probe as well, and ask if they've seen, because we managed to get the scan of the probe down there.
Sure. Can I do that?
I mean, yeah, standard issue probes are not difficult to mock up.
All right, just a little model. Okay.
All right. And at this point, the egg mother's cup sizes will have increased by 4.
Nice.
She does not seem to have taken out the pads even after she got uh, inseminated by you. What with your fancy Dzaan druggies. So what do?
I will go to the brig with the models and whoever else comes down, and I will rap on their cell just to get their attention.
This is gentrified space future, so your cells may not. Actually, Savin, are they like Star Trek? Do we have Star Trek cell technology where it's like a barrier, or is it just like fucking see-through, like metals and stuff like that?
For like prison cells,
Yeah.
it'd probably be like hard light.
Okay. Well, there you go. You have hard light cells now.
All
I
right.
just want to make sure that it wasn't too ridiculous to say that they're hard light cells.
No,
Okay.
everything's hard light.
Fair enough.
Wakey, wakey.
I mean, they're already awake.
Okay. Just making sure. How
Yes.
are you two today?
The egg mother will speak up. Doing well, Sky Witch.
Skywitch is a really cool title.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Name?
She'll cock her head, and then her eyes will brighten. To Lara.
Fenris. And the rest, you gonna like introduce yourselves?
Philia.
Lyra.
I am Siegwulfe. Greetings.
Sup?
They're gonna think your name is Sup now.
Well, yeah, of course it is. That's her name, Sup. Isn't that right, Sup?
Logging crewman. Change in name.
While she's not looking, that's what her swoop bike ID has changed to as well. Her name is. This has to be a fake ID because her name is Sup Dudes.
Just sits and looks at all of them. At both of them, rather. Me
Your
fucking sitting, I'm still taller than all of y'all.
Except for to Lara. You'd be basically height to height. Your great
Yeah.
mother. Your great mother does not name herself?
Elbow Jamina, you're being rude. Great mother.
Jamina.
She will bow. Second mother to Lara.
That is a very pretty name.
Thank you, second mother.
Sigi would normally bounce in delight at being called second mother, but she is too busy being a mother. So she will just smile.
You're just sitting, you're just laying there on a fucking hover trolley.
Yes, she will just wag her tail.
This is Warrior Arula. Warrior Arula will very cautiously nod her head and further place herself between you and Talara.
We mean no harm. The opposite. We mean lots of fun.
Fun.
Big sexy dicking.
You know fun.
Once before brought fire, you also did, but then, well, and she'll point. Did not know you had second mothers.
Oh, lots. Many.
So many.
I
Should
don't
I get
care
out
for
like the
just
race
a second.
catalog and flip it back and flip through it?
Yeah.
You know, what would be funny is that we can just use the situation to establish a position of power by simply saying, you dared attack us, we struck you down.
I mean, go ahead and say that then.
Yeah.
They are
okay,
apparently deferring
okay.
to you.
Yeah, so just look at them and just say, you dared attack us, we struck you down.
She'll cock her head. You encroached on our territory. By law, we have the right to defend, even against a great mother.
They have a point.
We didn't see
Yet
signposts.
you were hiding.
At war. Of course we're hiding. Tactics.
War with who?
Wait,
Us?
With other
What?
tribe or
Black scales.
Oh no, they're racist, guys. We gotta leave this planet right now.
It's
So,
a race war. Oh no.
so I assume by black scales they mean like scales much darker than her companion because like those are kind of dark.
Mindless things only come when moons are behind no light.
Right. I guess they have to
shit,
groove.
we're on fucking planet Riddick.
I was just thinking
Fuck.
that. It's like, it's pitch black.
Yeah,
Million legs, one mouth.
Ah, they sound awful.
They sound terrible.
Too many legs, can't trust that.
You know what? I'm just gonna grab my data pad and start figuring out when the next night of like pitch blackness on this world is.
Sure. 2 days.
Oh,
Great. Great.
We can turn night into day. I will gesture. This ship probably has the world's sickest floodlights because it's a goddamn spaceship.
if they don't like, yeah, but we can't really flush that shit down in, you know, what's it called? Tunnels. But the surface is a different thing.
Yeah. Instead of role-playing all the way through it, I guess we quote-unquote try and get through, like, the simple stuff then. Like, you know, what do they call themselves?
So, they call themselves the Kafia. They are the first race and the only ones that can talk. Among this world, there are many other buggo species, mostly used for food, but there is one that is terrifying above all. They are the great black-scaled, and there is no word for it in your language, but when trying to figure it out, their word for it is black-tailed serpent. They are incredibly long, some reaching up to hundreds of meters, and all have many, many legs and only one open mouth.
God, that is nightmare fuel.
Horrifying.
Sounds a lot like the rockworm from.
Cool.
Gosh, they really
Do
would
they
just-
come underground or do they come from the surface?
They come from the volcanoes where they sleep.
underground.
No, if they come from the volcano, that means they have to, unless they're literally lava-proof.
They live in the upper parts of volcanic peaks and then come down to invade.
Guess what we have, people?
The plasma guns.
We have an entire fucking ship with fucking weapons. And if we get the general direction of where they are, we could literally just blast into fucking Kingdom Come as they try.
If you ask what direction they come from, she'll point to every volcano on the planet that she can see.
Yeah, what range are they at?
I mean, there's one a few hundred kilometers from you guys, one, you know, you know, like 14 kilometers from you guys. They're all over. She'll explain that they sense you walk, which is why to survive, they hide and do not move until the black-scaled serpents walk over them, and their underhide is vulnerable to attack, and they split them open.
Do they come in packs or singular?
Depends. Smaller ones in packs, larger ones eat smaller ones.
So they're seismic reactive. Interesting.
And cannibalistic.
Which means that they also. Yeah, but here's the thing though. If they listen by seismic reaction, that means that's their also vulnerability.
Indeed, she'll say that her people consider earthquake a blessing from their gods because earthquakes hide them.
A big enough, well, blast would stun them immensely or cause them to be blinded, so to speak.
Or it could also.
I will.
You could literally create a thumper to lure them into a specific area away from these people. And then once they
Yeah.
get there, we just blast them to Kingdom Come.
I'm glad we're finding out about this now before we went ahead with our thing to
Cast them.
well, and create a bunch of seismic kind of sound waves and shock waves.
Yeah.
And
Huh?
she'll explain that one of the reasons why they attacked you was because there are tribes that were decimated by the black scaled serpents, and they act as raider parties upon settlements.
Hmm. You know,
And then upon pressing, she'll say that the last sky witches that came down killed a few of her people before being subdued, and now they're kept next to the holy font.
That's probably the thing.
that's
The
probably
probe.
thing.
And they have some
Get the,
rushers down there.
We probably could
get the small.
do like a negotiation type thing where we get rid of a bunch of their big black serpents and we might get the font and the rushers.
Good, yeah.
Out of time. That's it. Show them the miniature of the probe.
Yeah, the probe the miniature.
The holy font. It sits in the center of the pool.
The pool.
It has healing energies.
Nanomachines.
Yep.
I'll show her the obelisks.
The Great Spires, formed a long time ago by the ancient witches, our peoples. The spires were made from the bones of the black-scaled serpents. They are a prayer to the gods.
Their bones.
You know that to be factually inaccurate.
Right.
Right.
It is likely that these things were probably created by, psychers like her. Just,
Oh, right. She's a psyker. Right.
Yeah, she is.
Forgot about that. We want the sky witches, and Font will kill serpents. Destroy.
All serpents? But they come from the world's heart. An echo of first sin.
At least lots of serpents.
Many.
First warrior. And she'll point at Philia.
No, she's not wrong.
I'll look at her.
Why did you give me the witch? Why did you use your witchcraft to bestow upon me the gifts of the First Mother?
You don't want to tell her, shit's and giggles.
Special. Chosen.
She'll flush a little bit. And then nod.
Oh yeah, bitches love being told they've been chosen.
Definitely.
They always love to know that they're the special ones. That's how they...
But next up, you need a big blue ribbon that says "Best in Show."
Oh, she already has that. I have it in my room. Don't worry.
This is the crafts of boning, my friends.
And she'll look to Sigi and cock her head. Second mother, take eggs to sky.
Savin.
Sorry, what?
Talara looking at you, and then ask if you, as the second mother, are going to take her eggs to the sky realms.
Oh, yes, I suppose.
Safe?
Very safe and loved.
What is this emotion called love? I will teach you. Shatner intensifies.
No black
Finally,
serpents in
she's
sky
going
realms.
to. Finally, she's going to look to Siduri and look her up and down, and then cock her head. Body get cut off?
No, I'm just an alien. Different place. Similar, but different.
Same tail, though.
Yo, nice legs. How's it going?
I suspect my tail does things yours doesn't, but yes, they look the same.
Why only have one?
Only born with one.
Oh.
Only need one.
Oh, sad times.
Oh no,
Born
she's
valueless and born
looking at you like, oh no, it's a retarded.
It's a super cripple.
She's only got two
Wow.
legs and one tail.
You only got 2 legs, Lieutenant Dan.
Oh boy.
For real.
All right. Mm. Return home?
Soon.
After Black Serpents, so home safely.
Must stay in cage?
That's up to you guys.
I do not.
You know,
I
Yes,
don't.
to protect clan secrets.
Oh, we don't want to take it to the onsen? Blow our fucking mind?
I mean, look. Do you want to
well,
try and...
they are sort of dirty.
No, I'll keep an eye on them for a while. We can take turns. They've already eaten some of
well,
our
it's
food.
okay.
That had to be pretty mind-blowing in the first place.
I was more thinking like you don't want to
Yeah.
like experience them like get their like completely shocked through seeing this bunch of weird technology, but okay.
I mean, the onsen is pretend natural as fuck. That's the whole point of that part of the ship.
Well, I mean, they're saying like,
Hmm.
do they have to stay in the cage the entire time?
They should just have like the freedom to go to some places, just not all of them.
Just not everywhere.
All right.
If you want to ferry them all
Well-
the way to the
Yeah,
tent.
sure.
We can walk them there.
Some places still secret and must stay secret. Other places are lots of fun.
She'll hold up both of her hands and then say something that you don't understand to Arula, and then Arula's defensive stance will soften.
And then I strike. No.
You
Sure.
will be a guest of the sky.
Okay, first warrior.
Oh, we're taking them to the onsen.
Yes.
Yes, I
you'll
suppose so.
you'll enjoy bathing
Just-
area.
Just rise up all 6 legs, full height and everything. Come this way.
As you wish, Sky Great Mother.
Legs are a status symbol. I need to get like a whole bunch of little legs and just glue them to me like action figure legs.
Well, legs, height, chest area. And
Yeah. Yeah. I know, really. I like the idea of them just being like, "Wow, look how many legs that one has! Hot."
Except when it's too many legs, and then it's, oh no, they eat us at night.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, it's just like, tits are great, but I wouldn't want them to be like a hyper ultra fairy comic.
Oh, Team Furry.
And then I go, oh no, this thing wants to kill me at night. It's
Furry force.
ooh-ooing already.
It's wooing already.
Oh no.
Alright, gotta take a quick pee-pee.
It is the great Monsieur Pips. I am full of pizza and cappuccinos.
Nice.
And I have successfully done like no work today.
Such is the way.
Apart from, I guess, some like query answering, I am excited to see if Moira produces a sketch of that
of that. What?
Bimbo assy.
She gonna do some bimbo assy? That's go. Oh, that's good stuff.
Yep. Big fuzzy bimbo. Brain too smooth for sads. Still a goodest to go.
So I know we're running a little late, but let's wrap up these guys before we jump in on next week, shall we?
Sure. How did they react to the goddamn onsen?
I mean, they're half split between amazed that you guys have these two, but also amazed at
With
Wh-
Jamina's
why
hot
is-
sand bath.
well, no, because they do have hot springs. Their question is, why is everything blue when they look up? A quick reminder of what their planet sky looks like.
Yeah, I guess at this point I'll fucking escort them into this delicious hot water and start showing them pictures of things. Most skies this color, some that one, some this one, and I'll like go through some others. I'm sure there are planets that got like orangey greens and all sorts of stuff. Lots of places in the sky. All very different, with different people.
Sky Witch planets have water on top.
Yep. Lots have water on top. Lots have water on both. Top and bottom.
You're blowing their goddamn minds.
And no night monsters.
You completely blew their goddamn minds. Sky Mother's planet?
I will, I guess, pull out pictures of Bug Home Planet.
That does have big monster though.
This one, still big monster. I think big monster means big you guys. I will indicate, Jamina, indicate their bodies.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's out of suit to show.
Yeah.
Jamina's there too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
That's why Great Sky Mother. Same planet, different color.
Mm-hmm. We're small because our planets are less dangerous. Show off like Half-ausar planet and all that kind of stuff.
My planet.
I'm not going to show them
invisible
that for some reason I come from space like spaghetti western. I'm not ready to try and uncork that information for them. Well, you see, there are these things called laws, partner, and I ain't fond of them.
invisible monsters in my world, my sky.
Mm-hmm.
Is the captain there?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Oh, have you got all your full glory on show? Of course.
Oh, I mean, why would I be wearing anything in the bath?
Right?
Exactly.
Why wear anything?
They are very confused by the picture of a factory.
But this is where I come from.
It is all squares.
Exactly. Everything is geometric and orderly and run by machines.
No monsters ever anywhere there. Apart from man. Earth was man.
Horned First Warrior?
Yes, well,
I forget what the Dzaan home was like.
it's a tropical jungle.
tropical.
Tropical
yeah.
jungles.
Hell yeah.
Very pretty. Enemy in water, then.
Land, and land.
Both.
Makes sense why First Warrior with only 2 legs.
I like this. We've actually, quote unquote, just taught them how evolution works. You see, we have
Yeah.
bodies adapted to our environments, and she's just
I'm
like,
not
that makes sense. That's how legs
Yeah.
work.
Is that
Yay!
an insult? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I mean, it can't
Your
be that
brain
big
is
of an
too
insult.
wrinkled
We did
to
kick their asses, so.
Hmm. And they'll both Arula doesn't really isn't really following everything. She's a warrior after all, and one of Tulara's breeding drones. But Tulara, is the closest thing you'll find to an intellectual. So she'll nod sagely at her completely erroneous uh, conclusions.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. You just think smart thoughts all the time. The smooth can't get here.
All right. So before we wrap this session to a close and then begin your preparations for the darkest night when the black scale serpents crawl about, is there anything you guys would like to do with Tulara or Arula?
I don't know. Mutual masturbation?
I mean, it's a little hard for Arula because she's mounted like a tar with a slit just behind her.
Okay, fine. Just masturbation then, I guess. I guess it's just fucking, really.
I mean, if you want Warrior Arula to mount you, that's fine. Unless
No, no, no. I go put her in the bath and just try and go at her from behind.
you have to ask her mistress first. She can't be carrying the eggs of just anybody.
Oh, won't leave eggs. I will show her the magic of the condom.
She looks down. Oh, same as me then. Go ahead. Your film is not needed. She has automatically assumed you're just like her. You don't
Shrug.
have, you don't have an ovipositor. You have a dongle like she does.
Yep. It is. To be fair, yes, it is on full display. Yeah, this little entrance here, egg's not coming out of that.
Yeah, which is why
Sorry.
she has a very obviously, because she is so very big and smart, seen that both Jamina and Sigi have slits, which clearly contain ovipositors, which means that not just because of their legs, but that doubly confirms that they're in charge.
Oh right, yeah. And
Right.
so the rest of them that have like dicks are clearly the lower ranked ones.
Yeah, there's the Great Mother, the Second Mother, and then the ones with phalli are the ones that breed with with the mothers, and then once the mothers are tired of carrying all those eggs in them, they make the other ones carry their eggs.
Sounds like a whole lot of fun to me.
There's eggination going on in both sides.
And then I reveal I've got a slit as well. Oh, duped ya.
That would be very confusing.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
how confused are you now?
Yeah, just lift up is like, what's now?
T-pose at them while they're confused.
If you want to do that, then we can just play them being extremely confused at dual sexes.
I will definitely do that
Okay.
Next time.
next time. Yeah.
So, is there anything anyone would like to do or say before we draw the session to a close?
Thanks, as usual. Friend.
Oh, we're gonna make a couple of thumpers to lure the worms.
Can we do that in 2 days?
I mean, that part would be way easier than anything else you big guys have been trying to do. I mean, that's just like giant pistons.
Right.
That's not like, biology altering chemicals or knockout gas. That's basically, I make big piston, turn on engine, big piston, hit ground.
Alright, well, in the meantime, thanks for tuning in YouTube and Twitch, and we will see you tomorrow not for Borks, but for Mers and Hammer come the evening. Till then,
Sports is
have
done.
a good
I've still
one.
got ships back.
Yeah, exactly.
Peace.